Special hello to the Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes. Thank you for being here, Doc Awesome. Hold on real quick, I think I can get this up. Welcome, everyone. Who else is here besides Doc Awesome? Cora Works up in here. Welcome. Can everybody see my pictures and hear my voice? Does it sound like a staticky robot? I was having that earlier. I left the studio and came back, and it seems to be alright. Fisher fine, sound is bad. Okay, let me leave and come back. Do not end the stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about now? Joshua Templeton. Those are common goldfish. I haven't seen any black, and
The largest goldfish. I believe that's a comet.
so yeah, let's welcome everybody in, man. Okay, now it's even worse. Okay. Yeah, apparently it's wet. Yeah.
I just made it back. And that sounds really horrible. Stupid phone. priceless. Bear with me, folks. I'm working on a workaround. Hello? Is that any better? Well, I had a whole plan. Way more gooder. Yay. Okay, so my phone is trash, apparently. It might be time to move on from the 8 Plus. But, I don't know. Who's to say? Anyway, it's been a week. Missed you guys. Had a real good feeling about getting things done this weekend. That is yet to happen. Um, it's okay though. I've been drinking iced coffee today, and I woke up early. Man, they're looking at you guys. Well, of course you did, Doc. So my filter situation continues. The uh, for smell, it has been a week since they're cleaning. Nothing in the garage got changed last week, so I'm officially off of my once a week water changes. Nobody's dead. We got one injured, but he came in like that, and I don't know. I'm not sure he's gonna make it. Like I can see like bones on the towards the tail there. So he either got injured getting pulled out of the tank, or he got chomped on before he left his previous tank. But he's in quarantine with others. Everybody else seems to be fine. No spots on anybody. Nobody's looking like they got ick. The quarantine tank had more inhabitants than it has now in it previously, so everything seems to be okay right now. Hey man, I like your beard, bro. Salt does help for injuries. I could add salt plants in there. I'll look up the proper dosing of salt. I'll probably just reference Aquarium Co-op and the range that he gives. I'll aim for the middle. Hey, Sonny G. I mean, like, I don't know why not. The whole experience has been weird for me because I made a character in Red Dead Redemption 2, haven't played it in over a year. And when I got on there, I realized that I am becoming my character in Red Dead 2. Like it was a premonition of what what I was gonna look like. Like my guy's like overweight and everything as well. Like it's really kind of funny. Um, so yeah, my life is beginning to imitate my video game life. Oh yeah. Hey man, I'm telling you, like when you shave that, it's such a big change. And then like to feel like wind like on your face where you normally have hair is very weird as well. And when it's something like facial hairstyle that's relatively short, you don't it doesn't take long to grow back. So you know what I mean? Like you can be trying to make it symmetrical, make a mistake, and just scrap the whole thing and like come back strong. I'm scared about these chops. Like I'm scared I'm gonna make a decision and it's gonna take me a long time to grow out the sides again. But it's coming along. Yeah, I've had some form of facial hair for at least 10 years, if not more. Yeah. Why, thank you, Jeff. You know what I mean? And like, I really do take your compliment above some others that don't have, like an illustrious beard. You know what I mean? Like, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. Nice, Nathan. I didn't have a mustache for a while, Dr. Anthony. I was rocking a Van Dyke for a while. So I just had the patch on the chin there. So I wanted to ask the audience, should I scrub the rocks or scrub the wood? It's about the same amount of area. There's a bunch of brown and black algae all over it, and I'm going to turn the hang on back up and just put filter floss in there and let it clean the water. And then I'm going to do like a 50% water change in there. So I need to scrub one or the other. And I think I'm going to scrub the back glass one more time. I'm going to leave all the other sides with a week's worth of growth on them. Oh, it's just starting to look. It's starting to look scruffy and fluffy, and without any plants in there with it. It just looks like a dirty goldfish tank. I mean, don't get me wrong, in 740p, it looks pretty decent, but yeah, half of that rock on the right there is actually just like a poop field. This is way under filtered. I mean, it's a good point, Coro, but I mean, like, should I show off like my lesser attributes in my fish tank? The one that's in the living room that my wife looks at? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of where I'm at. Strategery. Like this, I want this tank to look a little bit shinier than everything else. But yeah, the goldfish appear happy, and when they haven't kicked through all the substrate and stuff like that, like the water is pretty clear. So I mean, like everything settles out of it really well. But hey, vibes, welcome, buddy. Glad you're here with me. Drinking iced coffee tonight, pal. So yeah, I was gonna scrub it, make the water all cloudy, and use the phone attached to a headband and record all this like pulling junk out of the filter. You know what I mean? It was gonna be an action thing, but I can't make the audio work on my phone, and that was really frustrating because I can't hang my iPad from my forehead. But I might be able to make some sort of a chest mount. That might be cool. I kind of just want to use the equipment I have in the way that it works. You know what I mean? And like let it hinder me creatively, but like make do with what I have. Uh, because there's so many things to do. You know what I mean? Like we can we can do all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, with the phone on my head, wherever I look is where the camera is. So um, that, and if I get caught in any of the other camera, it looks absolutely hilarious on my head. So had a setback right as I tried to do something. Funny Viper, welcome. You know it, gal. They dirty, but they in there. It is such a wonderful witching hour, and weird is the night. Um, without the night, I wouldn't be getting as weird and introspective as I have been. Like, what, man? Probably a year now. Switched over to the night shift, and man, it's great. It has its my work schedule has its inconveniences, but it's inconvenient for my family. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. Uh, Need to be doing my thing and trailed off there. I have no idea where I was going. So guys, put in the chat where you think I was going with that. The more woo woo, the more woo woo, the better. You know what I mean? Believe in it or don't. But give me the woo. Where was I going with that? I just want to be by myself with my hobby and my online friends. Heck yeah. There you go, bunny. See, it's getting floofy. It's getting floofy. So I want to do shorter up here and along the sideburns and then leave it longer down here. So it just goes. I'm excited about it. Oh, did you like that thumbnail there, first class fish? No problem, buddy. Um, I use Canva, and there's quite a bit of free thumbnails out there already. And then basically you just delete the pictures that they're using and use your own pictures and change the wording. You know what I mean? I like the font and the color and the colors that they're using already. So I really don't change that much. Um, I did 3 of them one time in about 20 minutes, but most of the time I just get on there and do one, and it takes me about 20 minutes. So, uh, it's it's fun, and but I was working with a client, and they were in high school, and so we did some collage work and a photography class. So that was kind of fun. But also we did collages and stuff like that for almost every other subject and a lot of subjects with special needs students and stuff like that is like life skills type stuff. So you know, good times. Night Owl Aquatics, welcome. Now, the Phineas, the most orange and middle-sized fish, is definitely a common. Bought it at the bait store. No, bought it at Petco in the live feeder tank. rescued one, you know, first fish. Um, and that the largest fish is off of a plant, so I have no idea. Um, and then the white one that is a comet also has a longer body, so it's kind of like a designer goldfish. But if you look at the, uh, I can't remember what part of the fish it's called. It's not the tail, but it's the meat that the tail attaches to. That is longer on that comet, and both of these other two are like common and shorter just in that area. Yeah, Dr. A, like it works both ways. I've always liked that. But you're always Doc Awesome in my book, buddy. Good night vibes. Caudal peduncle region. Where so like caudal means body. Is the peduncle that part? Yeah, Dr. A. Caudal means tail. That's right. I will, Doc Awesome. Do you need an email right now? Or can I wait until after the stream, buddy? Heck yeah, man. No, yeah, Gina is a trip. And like that's what I was saying. She was like, I have so much to get through. And I was like, she was like, I'll try not to run over your time. And I was like, hey man, like there's nothing corporate about this. You know what I mean? Like, do your thing. Like, if you still got knives to show, you're not done. Just keep up the good work. You know what I mean? I was like, they'll get over here. And what I plan to do, like, fell on its face in the first like 5 minutes. So I end up doing what I do every week, which is like talk to you guys in chat and look at a tank. We're looking at my 75. This piece of wood in here is getting on 5 years old. It's really starting to break down. It's ghost wood, and I got it for like 20 bucks, and it's 4 foot long. And I don't even know now that the tank is on the stand. I don't know that I could get it out of there without taking the 75 off of the stand. And even then, I think it was like a push in at an angle and twist situation in order to get it in there in the first place. But it like almost touches like both ends of the tank. It's like so perfect. I love it. But the goldfish are going along and picking at it. So they're keeping the growth like trimmed. But yeah, there's a bunch of blackbeard algae on there, and then there's some like dark emerald green on there as well. It's cool. Hey Doc, you want to come up here and say hi to everybody? Or yeah, dude, I'll shoot you an email, man. Yeah, bro, we can talk in an hour. It's like 2 hours earlier over there. So what? I get done at 12:30. So that's like 10:30 your time, dude. Yeah, man. I'll shoot you an email, dude. You have information. I like fish. You know what I mean? I'm sure we can work something out, bro. Yeah, so I guess you are headed to Peru soon. How long do you have to wait? Okay, next Wednesday. Oh, yeah, man, that's a long week, but you know what I mean? Like freaking like sleep what you want when you want, eat when you want. Enjoy not cohabitating for a minute, you know what I mean? Like go feral, buddy. Okay, right on, buddy. Hang on, hang tight. Banana. No, man, I just got back. Dr. Anthony, UF male. I assume, Dr. Anthony, you want to hire me for some sort of nefarious, like, intergalactic war or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I always saw you like needing me like as some sort of a general or something. You know what I mean? In some sort of army doing something. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I'm open to it. You know what I mean? I have no idea what you want to talk to me about, but I love it. Well, Bunny, know when to hold them. Yeah, man, you gotta, you gotta micromanage. Oh, did you like the DJ Mike earlier, Sonny G? Hey, man, I knew it would tickle somebody. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, in and of itself, like, my conversations and when nobody else is up here with me, just kind of rambling to myself and talking with you guys in chat. There's a lot of gyms out there. Now they're just for one person, you know what I mean? But they shine just the same, you know? Heck yeah, Bunny. And when you give them to somebody like Silver Creek, you know what I mean? Like you can always check in and he'll show you what's going on and a couple of other things that you didn't know he was doing. Like that dude's always doing something fun. Have you seen his Japanese inspired uh backgrounds that he's been painting, his paintings? Man, dude, I'm really loving that and I'm loving how into it he is. He's coming up with welcome back. Phantom's always being naughty. Junior is just staring at that camera. He's going to get that camera to give him some food. He's convinced.
Oh man, there's tons of them. First class fish. Disney recycles them all the time. Like all of the junior kid shows. The writers love to do spoofs of different movies, stuff like that. What One of my favorites was Victorious. They all go to an art high school or whatever, and stupid show. Uh, but they did Breakfast Club, and it was pretty funny. They even got the song "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" at the end. I was like, ah, noise. Oh yeah, Dr. Anthony, that is true. Fame is another one that what Hairspray sometimes. Um, yeah, a lot of sitcom television shows will do tropes of all of that. No, First Class Fish. I watch a lot of cartoons, and I have watched a lot of what like teen Nickelodeon and Disney. It's a hazard of the job. A lot of home health is for children. Uh, so for different clients, you know what I mean? Like I end up consuming a lot of age appropriate television, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Occasionally we get hooked on a good older sitcom from another time. Like I know almost all of Fresh Prince of Bel Air, like almost all of the episodes, because it would play for like 3 hours in the morning. So we would watch that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Bunny. Tommy's wife sounds really sweet. Amen, Bunny. So I mean, like, are you like? I guess you're like multi-tank syndrome, like cured, like you're clear, like you made it, like you graduated, like you've cured yourself of the multi-tank addiction. Yeah, first class fish. Nieces are really good at that. That is how Angie and I have been keeping up with all of the good children's movies. Um, our nieces pretty much know the type of thing that we like. So when we get together with them, they're like, "Hey, man, did you watch this? You should watch that." Like they give us good recommendations. Johnny Quest is awesome. Good day, Mark. Good day. Good day. Welcome in. Okay, Bunny. So you're still suffering from MTS. Okay. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I was hoping. I mean, like, Hey, sometimes it don't rub off. You know what I mean? Like it's part of who we are now. Right? Phineas and Ferb. Uh I really liked Craig of the Creek, and then there was an old one called Recess that I liked a whole lot. Some of you people in the chat might have actually been watching that when you were younger, actually. I enjoy them quite immensely though. But I've loved cartoons ever since I was a kid, so I never stopped watching them. I'm a big fan of Adult Swim, all that stuff. I like it. Wash my hands twice because I'll probably put my hand in a tank. That's fun. Yeah. Um, all of the slapstick and stuff like the Three Stooges, I refer you to SpongeBob SquarePants, continuing the effort um, of Tom and Jerry and the Roadrunner Coyote. That's right. I have to work 3 times as hard. Dixon Designs, you in here? Hello, hello. Oh, I remember HR Puff and stuff. But yeah, we watched it on syndication. Oh, wow. Bye, one eats. First class fish. Yes. Yes, you should. Craig, lawn darts? What type of darts have arrived? Hello, only Oscars. Welcome. Okay, Craig. I don't have one. I don't. I know that Jason Depths Unknown has one. I know. Um, I know Crypt Keeper has one. I'm not sure whether Bentley has one or not. But those are two names that come to mind when I think of 3D printing and hobbyists. Okay, J Rock and Geek Boy have them as well. Joshua, I think you're going to have a good time with that next year. I'm currently keeping these three goldfish. I have a tank of snails. I have two different kinds of endlers right now. I have two different kinds of guppies right now. I've got a bunch of brown bristle noses. I just put blonde, uh, a blonde in color, super long red in an albino tank with two females this past week. I have Canii and Paleotis corridoras. Got rosy barbs. Have a lot of swordtails, red. Some of them are blonde. I have some mollies. I have yellow neocaridina and blue neocaridina shrimp. I have rainbow shiners outside in a tub. I have some rice fish. I have a couple of female betas. And I have a Catapunctatus little Lake Tanganyika guy all by himself. And I think that's it. I've got a lot of ram smarts. and a lot of the spiral shaped ones. Some of them are very large and some of them are very tiny. Oh, Fathom Aquatics has a 3D printer. He does strike me as like he would have one. You know what I mean? Like he does like tech. You know what I mean? Like he had a pretty nice camera with him. Um, I have no idea about cameras, but it was definitely nicer than anything I've ever used. And the picture he sent me was beautiful. I enjoyed it. That's awesome. Dr. Anthony, was that a what when you had that 3D printer in your research lab? Was that like a little ways back? Was it like one of the earlier models? I wonder. But you never used it. Yeah, it's just good that it was there, Dr. Anthony. If you had needed to use it, you could have. Didn't know Alex was Scottish. Yeah, they're pretty cool, bunny. Stephen P. pushing gateway rainbows. I love it. Never change, buddy. I can't believe how well these fish are behaving for the camera today. Good night, Huawei. Good night, Huawei. Much love, brother. I'm not sure about smelt, Jeff, but the rainbow darters look really cool, and they hang out on the bottom, so I'm really kind of fascinated by them. I like all bottom dwellers. Uh, so yeah, and I have the rainbow shiners. I'm not I'm not doing right by them by any means. But they are surviving. I mean, the pond evaporates a lot, but my wife uses watering conditioner and asks me to do it, and then the next day goes ahead and fills it up. So I mean, like, I can't fail. You know what I mean? Like, they're not doing great, but like totally neglecting them. You know what I mean? Like, there's still some supervision. But my wife just reports things that she notices in the fish room, and like kind of just whatever's going on out here is what's going on. Maybe you will only Oscars. I mean, time will tell. I mean, it's just a matter of time before we all have 3D printers and can make stuff for our hobbies and stuff like that. Like, the price keeps coming down. Messiah, I have had a wonderful day. I hope you have too. Okay. Who needs a wrench? Hang on. All right, guys. Hang on. I'll be right back. Well, I just left to go check something, and I can't open my live on this device for some reason. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get to the chat to be able to. That is annoying, Steven. Bye, Doc Awesome. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Have a good night, Doc Awesome. Good luck with your crazy pills. Yeah, Sonny, I believe there is. There's also one that I keep seeing that's like it's a gnome and it's smoking a cigar and bubbles come out the tip. It's probably not a cigar now that I think about it. But I keep seeing that one on Instagram. Yeah, I have a old timey diver with like the diver helmet uh that you collected connect an airline to the top of his helmet, I think, and he lets out bubbles. And then I also bought the clamshell with the pearl in it, so then the bubbles make it open. I've got both of those. Be on the lookout for those. Those are coming up. Only Oscars. I can just see it. They're like, oh hell, here comes June. Here comes June. She's coming over here. She's got some food, but she's gonna mess with us. All right, everybody. My mic has been muted since I refilled my coffee. So I've been talking to all you guys. You guys are wonderful. Um, some great comments tonight, some very funny people. And I was saying we should Google Portland garden gnomes, and we should buy all of the garden gnomes in Portland. And then when the price rises, then we should sell. That's why I'm thinking like the gnomes like have like chain wallets and like spiked vests. There we go. Pink Flamingo the movie. Can't beat that. Cold coffee, folks. It's the best. I kind of need to watch that one, First Class Fish, because sometimes I forget like why I started a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing it the same way everybody else is, that's for sure. She's mad. Peaches has had enough of this. camera stuff. She's ready to eat. That's solid advice there, J-Rock. Yeah, I suppose you could make some sort of a hood, um, and with a fan and some tubing, like we can like push it out the window, make a negative pressure situation. I pretty much just need one, June, but I find that with fish keeping and any sort of DIY that I'm like also like getting into, like I want to do some glass cutting. You end up wanting to do like painting, ceramics, uh, and then the whole plants thing along with the fish, like, and then chickens fits in there somehow. I want chickens. The white longfin is a comet, and I got it from Next Day Koi, I want to say. But it's really cute. They have the goldfish when they're little, and they have pictures of them individually, and you get to pick them out, kind of like koi fish, but like they're goldfish and their patterns completely change. Like, so like what you're buying, your fish isn't going to stay like that. But in that moment, it's fun. So I mean, like, I would give them a thumbs up. I thought it was a good experience. The fish arrived safely. They were packed. They were packed responsibly. But yeah, I liked the experience of picking out my goldfish. I bought two of them. Peaches is still alive. Cream passed away at like 8.5 inches. Um, I thought it might have been water parameters. I still think so, but it didn't affect the other fish. So WTF? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like he could have just had a heart blockage from like eating too many Tetra color granules. You know what I mean? Like it might have just been his time. Um, but yeah, I sure do love these guys. Well, it's 12:30. Thank you guys for coming out to the witching hour. Weird is the night. Have a great one. It's been wonderful. Much love.